Hello, everyone. I am George. You are George. Everyone is George. Hello, hello, hello. So I see that there's one streamer right now. Welcome, welcome. Who is this streamer? Just type your name and I will know who you are. There's one viewer. Pure Raw. Okay. Yeah, let's get a few more guys coming in. This is my first time streaming. I have no idea how the software works, so there's a little bit of hiccup. But oh, Jenna, hi Jenna. But we're getting things working. That's a good sign. So very first stream, working on it. Practice makes perfect. And let's see. Jenna, if you have any questions on any chart that you want to see, XTI, hello, thanks for joining in. Hope you guys can hear me now. Cheers. Yeah, so if you have any, I'm doing this live stream. This is my very first live stream. Trying to just understand how the software works. So think of this like a very big Twitter space, a very big Telegram voice chat, whereby the stream is on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. It can even be on Facebook groups, LinkedIn. Have not yet set those up, but right now this stream is live on YouTube, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So hope you guys like what I'm doing, and hopefully I can learn some new experiences over here as well. If you have any tokens or coins that you want me to just take a look at, just comment in. I'll take a look at it. Just to share for copy traders that are following me, just now we closed on LTC. I was expecting LTC to go 25% take profit, which is at about 5150. But as you can see, that the strength of the buys is actually not strong. So what happened was that I closed the order at about 507, I think. Yeah, 507. So the reason why I closed it at 507 is because, as you can see, the price is still very slow and probably is gonna take at least another 4 hours, 2 more candles to get here. Like at least 2 more candles. So that's like 4 hours. So figure that it is not worth wasting the time. So just wait for the price to go down, and hopefully if it reaches here, we are gonna buy some more. And in that case, we will be able to make more profit. And that's how it is for Light LTC Litecoin right now. As you can see, I mean, we look at the total market cap, like how the drawing goes. It is consolidating over here. So it may break to this line about 9 15 9 20 billion, but that's the max that you can go. I don't think that it will go any higher than that. So expect if it goes up here, it will go back down and boom, and will probably come back to this range. So it may be a good idea to just have some longs over here, like in this area would be a good idea to have some longs, but over here is not worth it, and that's the reason why I closed on my longs, took the 10% profit. So we had about 10 trades that were giving 10% profits, closed it, hopefully bounce back down, and we're going to buy some and boom, and we're going to take profit. So that is how we are gonna do the strategy for Litecoin. Yeah. So it's not gonna be like this. Hopefully it comes down. We buy it. What's going on? We buy it over here, and after that we go up. So that's the concept. Anyone has any tokens that you want me to take a look at? Any trade, or if you have any questions on the long term, short term, just type in the chat box. I'll read it, and I'll also give my opinions on it. Like if any one of you want to just become a speaker, come on to just say a few words and we can have some chit chat. Just let me know. I'll send you the link, and you can join me on this live stream to just take a look at or to just chit chat or to have some conversation. Cake. Okay, I'll take a look at Cake right now. Let me just give it to you. Be sure to like and subscribe the video so that Facebook algorithm can boost my profile and more people can see it. So let's see. Cake USDT. How is Cake doing? I know that Cake went to hell pretty much. Let's see. So let me just give you the short and long term. I think it'll be easier. Right now it is consolidating. So let's see on the higher time frame. Definitely oversold over here. Definitely oversold. But I'm not convinced on the 8-hour yet. I'm not convinced over here. I want to see it coming over here, right? To retest this previous bottom. And then once it comes here, if it can go down, even better. I'll put some longs over here. And then I'll expect it to go back up to retest this range. Okay. And depending on the market condition, most likely what will happen, because we are still in the bear trend, right? And looking at this still looks very bearish to me. Let's just draw it like this. So what will happen is that we will come here, go down below this previous low, come up, touch this. I'm guessing that it will touch this once. In the 8 hours, we have got this touching one time, and yeah. So take note about the date. I think the date will be somewhere around 15, 18 like this. So this is just any non-accurate line, but if we were to follow it to the T, then let's see. Okay, so if you were to follow it, right, 17, 16, 15 July. So what will happen is that we will see most likely this come here, go down, come up, boom. Okay, we're gonna hit this. Because this is let's see your bullish support. I don't think it has much. I think if let's say we were to draw this as an estimate, um, okay, so coming here, go out. I would say that there's a 50-50. There's a 50 and 50 that it will either come up and go down, go here, bounce, come down, or if not, what would happen is that what will happen is that we will see. Let's see. What will happen is that we will see it coming here, reject, and if this reject, pretty much you can see the rest of the market rejecting as well. So if it rejects, it comes down, test this support. Okay, so you are gonna see this price again, test this support over here, and by this time, decision time needs to happen. The problem with a downtrend and the problem with a flag forming at a downtrend is that there is always downward pressure. It is by designed to go down more. So looking at this length right over here, we are looking at this length. That's another 30%. So use that length. You are expecting. Let's see. Using that, you are expecting another dip down to $1.60 or something. There's not, like I said, there's the problem over here is that it's so empty. So it's price discovery, and when it means by price discovery is that anything can happen. So this is like the last line of defense. Be very careful. What will most likely happen is given my suggestion, there's only two outcomes based on the video, right? Come up, bounce, hit this, reject, come down, right? This is the decision making point. Either it breaks out or it goes down. Hopefully it breaks out, because ultimately, right, we are respecting that 200-day EMA, which is super duper important. So this is the bear trend that has been running for 6 months, but the support has been running since the start of crypto, or the start of this token. So it will be somewhere around here as well, on the entire crypto market cap. So whatever that it does, most likely it will just bounce like this, bam, 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 and then bam. So this is what's gonna happen. Or if not, it can be a little bit more volatile, right? Something like this. So the idea is that this is the most likely outcome. But if let's say there's more bad news like USDC exploding, or more fear in the market, then what could happen is that at this decision making time, it could fail. And when it fails, then we have to look at the next support, which most likely is $1.50, and psychological, because there's empty air right now, so $1.50 psychological support. And when you see that, you will be looking at probably the first week of August as well. Another decision making, same with the video. You will have to decide whether, then the entire market have to decide whether he wants to go up or he wants to continue going down. And if it goes down, then we have another one in late August, which we will look at later. But if you were to ask me, I will place my bets like this. If it goes below here, I'll place my bets. I'll take some. I'll come here and I'll get out of it, because I know that it will be rejected. And then I'm gonna come here again. Over here, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna wait for this. If this pumps up to here, I'm gonna short it so that I can take the profit over here. And from here, I will officially open a real super long position over here, because I know that from here it will most likely trend upwards in the long run, because it will officially break from this 6 months bear trend. So this is the convergence, and to break out of this is a big move. And once you break out of this, you are back into a new pattern and a new trend. And that trend, if let's say we would have this, let's say the trout is something like this, then your trend line will go by this kind of direction. And that will mean that I'm going super long term right now, but if you want to look at that fast one, you'll be looking at a new trend line that probably will bring you back to $9 by Q4 of this year, maybe September, maybe October. This is a very aggressive line, but it's possible to see $9 before September if it follows this, and it follows this to follow the 200 days, and it will create a new pattern, and from here, bam, 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 it will go up to here. But definitely I'll be shorting over here down, because this is, if it goes up here, there's too much air and too much liquidity, so I'll definitely take that shot, and you'll probably come back down here and then consolidate. Then we will have another plan whether to go up or go down. That's basically what I see for Kick. Happy? Any questions? Yeah, I mean, what is your thoughts on Kick? Do you think that you will go lower? I think the lowest that you can ever go is like 150. But like I said in my previous video, if it ever goes down to 150 and if it goes to $1, probably the entire market will be dead by then. And yeah, and that wouldn't be very nice. So I wouldn't have too much faith in $1. I don't think we will ever see it. But 150, yes, there's a 50-50 chance that we will see it. But if you are talking about, let's just go for worst case scenario. Let's say we go to 150, right? Bounce 150. I'm pretty sure that over here we are gonna do like this, and then we're gonna eventually come back down up to $9 as well. As long as the hope in crypto as long as the hope in crypto survives, then the price will always go around 200 days MA. So the thing here is that this is always gonna be your trend. And this trend, unfortunately, is not going down anytime soon. So if it comes here and if it moves, then I'm pretty sure that it will hit here, reject first time, second time it will go up, and then you will form new support. And from here, you are going to have exactly the same thing as here. Once it forms the new support and confirm that we are on this new trend, then just buy the long. You buy the long over here, I mean the risk is very low, so you will have most likely, by Q4 of this year, suppose if either of these price range, either at $3 or if it drops down to, let's say, $1.50, $9 is still within reach. Like, this is definitely in the plan. So I'll definitely take the trade over here. I'll whether it's here up, or here up, essentially it's just between these two fib levels. So yeah, I mean if you ask me, yes, definitely oversold on the long run. I can zoom it in for the short term for you now. I did a lot of drawings, so very confusing maybe, but you can see this, and you can see that basically what is happening, right? What is happening is that there's still this downward momentum that is happening. So there's still this boom going down, and over here, right, regardless of how it is, it will come back here. You will come back here to touch it. Most likely it will touch at this area, or if not, it will touch at this line, which is at 320. So it comes here, and then definitely it gets rejected because this is a very strong downtrend. So it gets rejected. It come here. This is where it touches its 200-day DMA, right? I will be looking at a short over here also, right? So I'm doing longs over here right now. I'll be looking at a short over here, and then over here I will have to wait because this is the most dangerous part. It can go up or it can go down, and this is between same thing for between 14 and 18 of this line probably is a little bit far out, but it's between 14 to 13 to 16, right? You will have this thing, and then once this event will confirm the new direction, right? The new direction, if it goes up, good. I'm gonna long it, and I'm gonna short it. I'm gonna short it, and I'm gonna short it until the RSI comes down and touch this 200-day support. Once it touches this 200-day support or goes below the 200-day support, I will be doing full long positions because I know that the volatility is gonna come and it's gonna bring it to 420 or 480 within just a few I would say 10 candles. That's within 20 hours. So the possibility of that happening is like quite high. So if that happens over here, I'm gonna look at a short again because I think once you reach this level, if it comes here, it's even more crazy. If it comes here, definitely 100% short because there's way too much. There's way too much wall over here. It is like a fortress, and you will definitely not be able to break it on the first try. So over here, do crazy mad short, and then you'll come back down, bam, and then after that, boom, go up again. So I always say to people that in charting is actually quite charting is always about or should I say technical analysis. There's only one thing that I pray to the RSI. So RSI, this is the K, this is the D, and then this is the RSI. This is the three things that I pray to. I look at this, I know immediately which direction that the chart that the token will go, like no questions. So just by looking at this, I can see that right now it's oversold or overbought, so it's definitely going down 100%. We can just go back to Bitcoin; it's easier. So this is how I did my trade, and I can tell you that this strategy has been working quite well. So just take a look at the numbers: 89, 81, 55, right? So is it overbought? Yes, 100%. So it will definitely go down. If once it goes down, it will reset itself to probably 30, 20, 15, and when that happens, boom, it will go up again. So in chart, just like inflation and deflation, stagflation is made up. There's no such thing as stagflation. There's no such thing as a straight line. So in chart, that you can only go up or you can go down. So the best advice that I can give is that just understand that chart is always up and down. So, and the reason why it's up and down is because if you look at RSI, it's gonna go up and then it's gonna come down and then it's gonna go up and then it's gonna come down. So most of the time it behaves like this. And that's the reason why if you look at my quant bot, how it does, my quant signal is that it sells, buy, sells, buy, sells, buy, sells, buy, and then boom, we know that where the profit is taken, and after that, boom. So so there's actually a way to catch trends. Yeah. Let's see. Why are you saying the 200 EMA is as old as crypto? It is not an average with 200-day window. So at best, it's not very far from the 6 months bear line. No. Let me. I don't quite get your question. So what do you mean by that? XTI. And for all listeners, just please click on the subscribe, like, and also just share so that we can have more viewers. More viewers is always fun, so that we can have more questions asked, and more questions asked will mean that we will have a more engaging session as well. Yeah, but I'm happy to like make this session a tutorial. If you want to find out, like if you want this to be a tutorial on how to do trade, let me know. Anything that you want to ask, I'll try to share with you my experiences, and hopefully that will help you become a better trader. What do you think? just type in the chat box if you have question. Yeah, or if you want to say anything. 200 EMA is as crypto. It is not an average with 200-day window. At one point, you said that 200 EMA is the increasing line, which is more important than a decreasing trend. Yes, 100%, 100%. Because the reason why is because your 200-day is literally your EMA support. Like if you fail your 200-day, if you feel your 200 days as good as saying that you are reversing the entire trend, it's possible to fail below it, but it is not a lot of times that it gets broken. I think in the entire history of Bitcoin, and we are just going to look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is like the godfather of everything, right? So everything in crypto is all determined by Bitcoin. So let's see. Let me just draw it. Let's just look at this super duper support level. And so look at this. I mean, in the early days we can't really judge it, but let's just judge it from this trend. You have that one time in 2018, and 2018, to be honest, that was a very dark time, right? If you are there, you will see it. It came back up, right? In 2019, it went down. 2020, it went down, right? Over here. And then the moment it broke out of it, all hell's break loose. Now, the thing here is that we are at this range. And if you look at this range, pretty much it's pretty straightforward. It's 18,500. Let me zoom in for you. So this has been a very solid trend. Like even if it wants to break down, just remember that for chart, it's always like this. Let me draw you something. I mean, I can give you some example. It will help. It will make your trading skill instantly. I don't think anyone has taught you that, but if you realize you always have support and resistance level, how the chart always behaves is that suppose if it, I mean, this is definitely going to take a dump, right? It will never always stuck at. It will never hit this line and just okay, yeah, we're good, and we're gonna go up. No, most of the time, what happens, especially for the first time on a strong trend, is that you will go to this. You will either break down slightly below it, get rejected, right? Come back into the trend or high, or create a new opposite high. Go down, and then it's gonna do its second attempt. So usually in the second attempt, that's where it break down. So the idea here is that with every movement, usually don't look at the first one. Like most of the people will FOMO the first one and say, "Oh yeah, let me just give you an example." So this is just basic because end of the day you're trading against computers. So let's just see this, right? So the trend you look at it is very bearish, and most of the people, 99% of the people, when they see this over here, they're gonna short. They will expect it to go down, right, on the first attempt. But usually, if you look at this, bounce, right? Then it break downwards, bounce, create a new high, bounce, break downwards. So same thing for the opposite direction, right? Look at this. So it went down. Now it wants to break upwards. You come, try to hit the wall, bounce. It didn't hit the wall. It goes further down, bounce, right? So 2 times. That means this is a very strong wall. Yeah, maybe I will just share this indicator with you guys sometime soon, so you can see all this support and resistance as well. So depending on how strong the wall is, look at this. So it bounced up, rejected back into the channel. Now, what will happen is that over here, I think it will not succeed because RSI is a little bit high. But what will happen is that you will either consolidate over here, or it will come down, test this thing, and then you will do this bouncing or knocking again. But I mean, there's a major trend line that's over here, right? So there's a major trend line. So the likelihood of it having that breakout is very low. But if it happens, it will happen, which will determine the new direction. So the idea here is that I think it takes multiple sessions for me to like coach you guys on how this how you can read a chart. But these days, even if you give me a blank chart like this, I'll be able to read it. I just need the RSI. I take a look at the RSI. I immediately know that okay, yeah, based on 15 minutes, it's definitely overbought right now. So it will go down. It will hit here and it will reject. And let's say if it's at 30 minutes, look at the numbers. You know that it's in the overbought territory. It will go down. You look at the 90 minutes. 90 minutes it looks overbought as well. 120. 120 also overbought. 240. 240 is still on the oversold territory, but I wouldn't bet on it in the next 4 hours to go up. Most likely what will happen is that you will have the same candle, and likelihood is that it's gonna come down here. It's gonna come down here, do a bounce, and then it's gonna come here, and after that over here, this is where the decision making is happened. Like I said, the trend line is over here, right? So you can see, I mean, even without any pattern drawing, you can see that okay, yeah, it's gonna come here, and because the trend is over here, and so it's basically the wall between a descending bearish trend line versus the support, and which one will win. And in my opinion, in my own personal opinion, what will happen is that I believe this line is gonna win. This line is finally gonna break out, and when this breakout over here, right? It will break out like this, bam, bam, bam. These are your 3 opportunities to buy long. And once it goes on the long range, you will see that the price starts going very fast. You will start to the chart will look something like this. It will go rum, 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 rum. Then and what happens is that you are gonna have very little opportunities to buy anymore. And if you short over here, which some of the people they are gonna short over here, they will repeat the same mistakes in 2018, which is that the price will just keep going up, and you have no way of running besides getting liquidated and exploding along the way. And when you explode, that's how the price goes even higher. So when it does something like this, anyone that's short within this range here, is all dead. So yeah, this is I think the highest alpha that I can give right now. We won't know how the chart plays out, but this if I am the market maker, this will be something that I will be looking at, and this is something that I would definitely see the day of 31,000, definitely within this year, 100%. Now the thing here is that how do we reach there? We will need to reach that through breaking out of this 6 months downtrend, creating a new uptrend, finding our support, and once this is done, then it can create this new uptrend through this kind of design. So they will design it like this, and from here they are gonna go up. Over here you short, you will make money, and then you go up, and then short, make money, go up. So copy trading, I will cover that. That aspect of the gameplay. So when it goes up here, definitely looking at a short, and then after that you'll bounce again. Over here you might want to play a short also, depending. It might go down, and then it will go up again. So this is how market makers will play. Yeah. So if CZ and Michael Saylor says that Michael Saylor is smart and he's gonna be the one laughing, yes, he's gonna be the one laughing if this kind of scenario plays out, because the amount of short that's get liquidated is gonna pump the price up. So that's the strategy. Any questions? Yeah, but if you ask me, definitely macro wise, I think we are at near bottom. 18,005 would be the 100% bottom, and that's where I will just gamble more money in. Because if it fails, it doesn't matter. If it fails 18.5, the next stop is 15 and 13. And even if you have longs open at 18.5 and it fails, you will probably get liquidated at 13 anyway. So it doesn't really matter at that point. Like that's the last ball that you want to throw. So if you want to throw a last ball, I mean, if I were to throw a last ball, I'll throw it at 18.5. I'll just all in on the chips. And if it's 18.2, even better. But I don't think that it will go anything lower than that. If it goes lower than that, the drop will be so fast. Just remember that there is still big players that have liquidations at those price range, 13,000, 15,000. If the drop, I mean, think about your Cake DeFi and everything, Sushi Swap, Oracles. If the price goes to 13,000, sorry, let's not use this. Let's just use a brush. Right. If the price goes down to 13,000, it doesn't matter anymore. At this point, there's no support. At this point, there's no support. And let's say if someone minus 130,000, or let's say 13,000 Bitcoins, or $130,000 of worth of Bitcoins, whichever, right? 500 million, 100 million. The price of Bitcoin will just go down right away to 3,000. And the thing here is that you won't be able to take it. Anyone that longs over here, whatever price that you long, 15, 14, 13, 18, 19, 20, you're all gonna die. And the thing here is that if that happens, it's game over. It's game over. There's no way to recover from here. It's gonna be like 5 years. It's gonna be like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And honestly, at that point in time, I think the whole ecosystem will be bankrupt. And if that happens, now the question here is that who is gonna buy more Bitcoin if all the big players already got burnt? So I honestly think it will be heavily defended. I think this range is almost impossible to see. I think the lowest that we can see is 18 or 18.5. And if it really drops below that, that's apocalypse time. And just like in 2018, you could accumulate if you're a new buyer, but I assume that anyone that is in crypto now is already in crypto since 2019. So how much new people are going to come into crypto that has not been burnt? I don't think that much. So this is definitely one of the very critical points, and that's the reason why the conversation that I'm having for the video is on the importance of the upcoming Judgment Day, which is between 13 to 15 of July. The news over there will either bring us to this support trend line, or it will bring us down to the next FIB. But then the thing here is that I'm just concerned about the 26 and 27 range. 26 and 27 July, that's the Fed meeting, and the Fed meeting has 0.75 in the pipeline. So if that happens, and let's say if that really happens, then we will see a 18.5 for sure, 100%, and that will be dark times. So hopefully, if I am the market maker, if let's say I am one of the exchange founders who are very rich and who will want to protect the crypto market, or let's say if I'm CIA or I'm White House, what I'll do is that I'll make the price go here, and then I'll announce the bad news. I'll make the price go to, let's say, I'll make it come here, for example, and then I'll announce the bad news. So when the bad news happens, it comes here, right? Rather than I let the price go down, I go down over here, and then I announce the bad news over here, and then let the price further go down. So I mean, if I am someone in power, I will do something like this. So the bad news, even if there's bad news, the range, there's still a support line, right? It's not like over here there's no CPR, there's no AED, there's nothing. If bad news is announced here, it goes straight down. That is how crazy it is right now. So we will possibly see a relief rally, like I said. And the thing here is that we will most likely retouch this upon the bad news, and then we're going to consolidate over here, and then eventually we're going to break it all out, and then we're going to break it out to, I mean, in the super long term. But that is really just way out of the range. I think what is happening over here is that $22,000 is a very good number. 22,000. That's a very good number for the short term. And if I'm day trading, and if you're my copy trader, if we see $22,000, we will be very happy. And I think that is more for the most part of today's stream. If you guys liked it, please help me. Please give some testimonials. You can give the testimonials by writing a short message in the group or whatsoever on Twitter, and then just like say some good stuff about the stream. And if the stream is good for you, hopefully more people can catch on, more people can follow me, and that will give me a lot of motivation. Right now it's 3 a.m. for me on a Monday, and I'm doing this because I think I want to grow my profile. I really want to take my number one ranking on copy trading, which I think I will be able to do it. Also because of all you guys all your confidence and all your support, I'm able to have version 5 of the smart contract, and the version 5 has been working quite well. Sorry, version 5 of the trading indicator, which has been working quite well. And eventually, hopefully, one day we will be able to launch a platform on decentralized finance or whatsoever that does automatic trading. So instead of you having to give up ownership or anything, give up permission, you can just trade on your own account, on extremely low fees, and maybe just pay a subscription or something. That's definitely in the pipeline. But in all cases, right now, let's make some money. And I hope that my streams and my signals will help make you some money during the bear market. That's all. Hope you guys liked it. There's 3 viewers, so 3 is very good. If you're on Twitch, or if you're on Twitter, or if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, drop me a message, give me a testimonial if you like it. It's the very first day of my live stream, so I'm not very good at it, but I'll do my very best to like I said, we will make money in the bear market, and we will make 10 times more money in the bull market and in the normal market. So let's do it. Ending stream now. Take care.